Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching, y'all. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Saturday to everyone. Happy Saturday. Now, first off, I did the murder by numbers yesterday, but I didn't have any pictures to put up yesterday because I was just so excited to just tell y'all about what was going on. But I want to put pictures to everything today. Now, I made one mistake yesterday, and that was that was the 217. Okay, I said 217 was the date. I said it was 217 days or something like that. The 1111. That was the only thing I messed up on, y'all. The 217 comes to something else, and I'm gonna do another separate video on that. Why I came up with that 217. Okay, y'all. That 217 connects some more rappers passing. That's connected to Mo3. Okay, y'all. So that's why I came up with that 217. We're going to get to that on a whole nother video. Okay? That's the only thing that I made a mistake on. Everything else was on point. Okay? And like I said, I have to give a special shout out to Call Me Ken folks. Okay, y'all? Because he done woke up a beast. Okay? When I mixed his stuff up with my stuff, it's undeniable, y'all. Okay, it's undeniable. So I want y'all to just want to go over some stuff with y'all. Now, I had a lot of posts that said man down when Mo3 passed away. Y'all know that many men, she was posting up stuff saying man down. Robert Gomez, he was posting up stuff saying man down. And as you can see, Yellow and Errol Spencer, they was posting up man down. And everybody was like, oh, he been saying that, whatever. They were still saying it when Mo3 passed away. Okay, y'all? So I want y'all to pay attention to this saying, man down, okay? Now, let's keep going, because it's a lot, y'all. I got a whole heap of stuff that I got to go over with you all, and I'm going to break it down as much as I possibly can. Now, when Mo3 came over to Josie's house, okay, this picture went up. Now, this picture wasn't a new picture. This picture was a picture that they had took some months before. But the night that Mo3 came over to her house to spend a night, this picture went up on social media. And then it was taken right back down real fast. Okay? Now, word on the street is that was, the message to let people know that he was there. Okay? Then they changed everything around to say that her son is the one that gave, the drop that Mo3 was there, which I doubt. Her son did not post this picture up on social media and then take it down. But she said that he is the reason that, the daddy knew that Mo3 was over there. I beg to differ. Okay? Now, her real name is Jocelyn. Okay, y'all? I want y'all to pay attention to this. When I start looking up numbers, okay, y'all, I put in man down and Jocelyn, and look what pops up, y'all. Same exact numbers, y'all. Same exact numbers. I want y'all to pay attention to this. This is what I was trying to tell y'all yesterday, but I didn't have the pictures all together so that I could show y'all. Okay? Pay attention to this. This is the woman that Mo3 spent the night with, the last person he spent the night with, the person that was blowing his phone up right before he came into town. He was out doing his concerts, and she was, I can't wait to see you, and blah, blah, blah. Like, she was making sure that he came over there, okay? Because they was trying to line him up, allegedly, y'all, for this 1111 hit, okay, y'all? And it was a lot of people that was involved in this, okay, y'all? A lot of people. This wasn't, they didn't predict his demise. They planned it, okay, y'all? And I'm going to show y'all how, okay? Let's keep going. Now, this is the person that's locked up right now. One of the people that's locked up right now for Mo3 being taken out. This was one of the people they saying that was on the expressway, okay? And I have posts to prove he was on that expressway. But he wasn't the only one on that expressway. And ask yourself why they don't have the other people that's on that expressway with him. You know why they don't have him? It's because they're tied to Trap. And if they tie Trap's brother to being on that expressway, then they have to tie Trap to being on that expressway. Okay, not all the way in the back the way they showed it, but actually on that expressway that day when Mo3 was taken out. Okay? Now, this guy's from Chicago. That's his nickname, what they call him. In Dallas, they call him Chicago. Okay, y'all? Let's keep going. This is the baby father of the female that's lining up with man down. Okay, y'all? Now, this was Trap the day that Mo3 was taken out. And as you can see, he got on one chain. He was on that expressway. He had two people in the car with him. A couple of people in the car with him. Okay? Now, when the person that got out of the car with him took his chain off, which was his brother, he called him his brother. Okay? They just like brothers. He took his chain off and he put it on, and Trap put it on. So he could hold it for him until he got out the car with Chicago to do what they needed to do to take Mo3 out. Okay? Now, this next picture is going to show you. Now, Trap's still on that expressway, but he has on two chains now. Okay? And the second chain says Smurf. Okay? I call him Papa Blue Man. Okay, y'all? This is one of the people that got out the car. He got out the car to make sure. I told y'all they had a lot of hitters on that expressway. And that footage that they're showing is not showing everybody. That footage that they're showing is edited. Okay, y'all? They're only showing one person chasing them. It's way more than that. And this is why Devin Brown said this out of his own mouth. Watch how this play out. Okay? This is why he said that. Because he know there's a lot more people involved. Now, this was the brother. And as you can see, that's his chain right there. Okay? Papa Blue Man. They call him Smurf. You see the Smurf chain on? That's his chain. He put the chain on, had Trap to hold it until he get off the expressway, helping hit at Mo3. Okay? So Trap put it on. I told y'all, Trap is very slick at what he does. He puts stuff in your face, but at the same time, he throws his own people under the bus because there was no reason for him to put that chain on. But he like to do stuff in people's face and feel like he's getting away with stuff. Okay, y'all? Let's keep going. Now, this was a post that was posted up. Okay? And it says, James Smith. He was mad. Blood was messing with his baby mama. Okay? So he's talking about Chicago. The one that's locked up right now. Now, the next post says, Chicago and Smurf gonna get taken out. Watch what I tell you. Okay? That's Smurf, the one that had the Smurf chain on. And that's the same one that had Trap to hold his chain until he got out the car to go hit at Mo3 too. Okay? Somebody says, who is Chicago? Okay? Chicago is Devin Brown. Okay? Then it says, Trap Boy Freddy, why you deleting stuff? Blood, like I said, Smurf dumb. Okay? His dumb butt missed, and Chicago better stay put up, boy. So they had, Smurf took a hit at Mo3 too, but he missed. This is what this post said. He missed. And they said, Chicago better stay put up, boy. So they were trying to tell him, Chicago better stay, put up somewhere because he played a part in this mess too. But of course, Chicago got caught up. He's locked up. Now ask yourself why y'all? Ain't Smurf in there too? He missed. He hit at Mo3, but he missed. Why ain't he locked up? You know why he not locked up? Because it ties him to Trap. That's why he not locked up. They don't want that out. Now remember all this paperwork start coming up missing in the police station and all of this stuff, okay? Secretary of State office. This is why a lot of stuff came up missing, because they trying to cover their tracks. And they got somebody, the commissioner allegedly, that's helping them cover their tracks, y'all. But if this Rico go down the way it's supposed to, these guys going down too. Smurf gonna go down, Trap gonna go down. Let's keep going, y'all. Now, after Mo3 was taken out, Trap put out this song, Trap Star. And then he puts up this picture right here. And he took the picture off from this movie right here. And he put Mo3's face on there. Okay? And he was saying, you know, he's a runner. He's a track star. He was talking about Mo3 running on the expressway. Okay, y'all? This is a part of people using their music to take them down in the whole Rico. Okay, y'all? And y'all wonder why Yellow keep getting picked up and let out. Picked up and let out. It's some people telling y'all. Okay? It's some people talking. Alright? Let's keep going. Now, Mo3's manager talked Mo3 into doing this movie. Okay? This movie wasn't because they just wanted Mo3 to be the star of a movie, y'all. This movie was so that they could keep up with Mo3. That they could have stuff lined up on dates. Okay? This is why they told Mo3 he had to come back from out of town, because he had to hurry up and be there. And this changed so many times. First they said he had to be there for the last taping. You know, to tape the last taping of his movie for 11/11. Okay? Now, the people that was a part of this movie, they do plays. Some of the people that was attached to this movie, Triple D, The Revenge, they do plays, y'all. The plays is called murder mystery plays. Okay? And they travel and they do these kind of plays that you got to try to guess who did what. Okay? This is the whole theme of their plays. You have to guess who did what. Now, these are the people that sit down and help wrote the movie. Wrote out how Mo3 was going to be taken out in the movie and all of that stuff. But the thing of it is, they were going to take Mo3 out in real life, and they were going to play it in the movie screen to make it look as if this was just a part of the movie, and then make it look as if he passed away another way. Yeah, y'all. Evil geniuses, right? They thought they was going to be smart, and this is how that they was going to come up. People were going to be really watching how Mo3 was going to be taken out in real life on the movie screen, y'all. This is how crazy people done got, okay? Now, before Mo3 was taken out, one of the people from the movie who is best friends was Pop with Smurf, okay? Who is Trap's brother. They're all best friends with the people that was helping write Mo3 being taken out in the movie. Okay, y'all? Before Mo3 was taken out, this guy started posting all kind of stuff talking about 11/11. Money was going to be coming to people. People wishes was going to come true on 11/11. And man, y'all, a lot of people hated Mo3. And a lot of people wanted him out the way. All right, y'all? So this guy was posting all this stuff. Now, this guy posted this check right here for $10 million. He posted this. When he was posting 11/11, this gonna happen. 11/11, that gonna happen. Market speed. He was posting all this stuff right before Mo3 passed away. Okay? This is the check he posted. Y'all, I want y'all to pay attention to these numbers. Pay attention to the numbers, y'all. I put in, he's a runner. Because this is what Trap put in the music. This is what Mo3 was doing on the expressway, right? I told y'all they made a mockery of him. They was laughing. This is why they had the watch party, so they could record him running on the expressway. And then they turned around and had a party and watched this man be taken out. And everybody partied for days. They partied, okay, y'all? Watching him be taken out. Now, mind you, Mo3 ain't did nothing to them because they started it. They started this whole war. That's why I made a video talking about first blood. They drew first blood. And this what made Mo3 snap and start coming at their boys because they was coming at him and his boys. Look what pops up, y'all. 10 million. Okay? 10 million. Now, when I put this in, mind you, I think I put in, I'm trying to remember what I put in to pull this up. And it popped up too. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy, crazy. But this is how it popped up, y'all. And it is what it is, y'all. It is exactly what it is. All these people played a part in this mess, okay? Like I said, I put in he's a runner. And when I put in he's a runner, this is what popped up, 10 million. Not only did that pop up, shots fired popped up. Evil genius popped up, y'all. Dr. Evil popped up. Wicked ways popped up, y'all. Killed murder popped up when I put this in. Okay? Peep the numbers. 123, 51, 147, 57. All lines up, right? This is what I was telling y'all about yesterday. Okay? Now look at this, y'all. Look what also pops up. 123, 51, 57. This says Melvin Noble, y'all. Are y'all peeping this? Here it is together for y'all. Okay? He's a runner. 10 million. Look at the numbers. The reverse order is still almost the same number. It's 174 and it's 147 on this. But everything else lines straight up, y'all. You see it? This is what I was talking about yesterday. It's something to this, y'all. It's a lot to this, okay? Now, remember when I was talking about total onslaught? Total onslaught. Now, let me find where I got that from. Because that popped up. I had so many numbers yesterday. That's why I said I got the 217 confused. And I told y'all this is why women have a hard time on social media, because when they come up with something, men are always trying to nitpick something to find out where did she mess up at, okay? Now, out of all the stuff I had right, I didn't get no points for that. But they nitpicked till they found one thing that was, I had a little bit off was the 217, y'all. It's the only thing that I had off. And they had to bring that up. This is why I tell y'all, the females on social media, it's so much harder. They have it so much harder than the guys. It's much easier for them. Okay? So when I put in Sisters of Grey, that's what I put in. This is what I found, total onslaught down there. I put in Sisters of Grey. Because, I do the Greek mythology stuff. And like I told y'all, I think this is why I was brought into this in the first place. Why I was chosen to come into this. Because I mixed up the Greek mythology with the three sisters. Okay? That I call them the Skeet Sisters. But 3 Sisters of Grey. Same 3 girls that was involved in, Mo3 was at their house. Last time before he was taken out. Look at the number. Total onslaught came up. And bumper to bumper came up, y'all. And this how it was in the traffic. Look at the numbers, y'all. Okay? Now, total onslaught, I put this in the middle so you all can see what the definition was for total onslaught. Okay? A violent attack or a situation where you are suddenly bombarded with a lot of things or people all at once. Okay? Remember, she kept saying that it was 7 of them on that expressway. All of them. All 7 cars, y'all. 7 of them. Okay? 7 guys or 7 cars. They were all on Mo3 to make sure he did not leave that expressway, y'all. The numbers don't lie, right? That's what Call Me Kinfolk said. And I kept watching his videos and I was like, this is crazy. And I don't like to just do everything like other people. So I said, I'm going to mix this with what I know already. And when I started mixing what he was saying to what I already knew about this case, this is undeniable, y'all. Look at the numbers. Okay? Let's keep going. It's so much. It's overwhelming, y'all. It's so much that I was finding out yesterday. It's overwhelming. Everything just, it's like things are flowing through me now. Now I understand what I'm supposed to do. Okay? This is Marcus Speed, y'all. A person that played a part in helping write out how Mo3 was going to get taken out. He's best friends with Papa Smurf. Okay, y'all? Trap Boy's brother. They're cool. Okay? Look how he's looking on November 11th. He's so relieved because he thinks that their plan worked, y'all. He think that people just gonna think it's a coincidence that he was putting up all this 11/11 stuff. That people not gonna connect the dots. He think they done got away because they have the commissioner in their back pocket to help cover up everything that they've done. This is how they think, y'all. This is how they feel. This is why Trap is so, out in the open with his stuff. Feel like he could get away with everything that he do. This is what he posted after Mo3 was taken out. Congratulations. Your prayers has been answered. Receive it. So when he said receive it, he was talking about all the money that was coming to people. After everybody played their part on 11/11. Okay, y'all? This is what this crazy man was posting. The same person that does murder mystery plays, him and his wife. And remember when I told y'all him and his wife broke up? Remember I told y'all this? It's trouble in paradise. Did his wife figure out and see that what I was saying was true? She grabbed her kids and she moved to Atlanta, y'all, and left him. He got a new girlfriend now. But his wife packed up and left. Ask yourself why. Did she put the dots together when I started posting this stuff up? Like y'all helped kill that man. And I don't want no part of it. Was somebody snooping around? Was the feds coming around asking questions, y'all? Because she up and left, y'all. Look at this. October 22nd, right before Mo3 taken out. Marcus Speed. 11/11. Health, money, love, and inner peace. All these are about to arrive at your doorstep. This was going out right before Mo3 was taken out. Coincidence, y'all? Or did they help play a part in taking Mo3 out? Did everybody do their part? Remember I found out about the insurance policies? If you have an actor that's in your movie and he passes away during the movie, before the movie is finished, you can put an insurance policy on him. So the movie people got money off of him. If you are his partner, who is his partner, y'all, that claim he was his partner? Rainwater? And y'all got, projects working on, he can put a policy out on him. He was under Empire's wing at the same time that Mo3 was taken out. He was his distribution dealer. If Mo3 was taken out before his contract was up, he gets to cash in a policy too. Mr. Ghazi. Okay, y'all? Mo3 passed away 7 days before his contract was up with Empire, y'all. So everybody got paid when Mo3 passed away. Not only did they get paid, all the people that was on that expressway helping, the people that put the bag on it, the people that upped the bag. Everybody got paid. Okay? You remember when, Mini Man was posting all them posts talking about send me y'all MF cash apps? I got all the posts on that too. Everybody got paid. She helped pay off the people that was on that expressway, y'all. She helped pay them off. Look at this, y'all. You are touching so much money this November. Claim this money. He put this up November 3rd, right before Mo3 was taken out. Is he a genius or something? How can he predict when Mo3 was going to be taken out? He didn't predict it, y'all. He played a part. Okay? This is their job. This is what they do. This is his wife, Harriet Speed. The one that left him and moved to Atlanta. She took the kids and left. Did she not know what was going on? Possibility. Because she got the kids and left. This is why I was telling y'all, something is a brewing. Court cases starting now, y'all. A lot of questions. People want to know what's going on. Okay? Even bloggers are now trying to put out information. But did they already have information? And is the information that they put out accurate? Is they still trying to stir stuff, or is they trying to cover their tracks now? Because they were a part of helping cover things up. Ask yourself this question. Look at this. This is what Harriet Speed and Marcus Speed do. They do plays. Trap murder mysteries. Remember I told y'all? That's a really good advantage if your ops can write out how you going to be taken out. And that's exactly what was done. Mo3 manager hooked him up with a movie full of people that did not like him. They were his ops. They were best friends with Trap and his boys. How in the world do a manager hook you up with a total movie full of people that don't like you? And y'all wonder why? Y'all wonder why this date line up right here? November 11, 2020? Y'all wonder why it lines up? It lines up because a lot of people played a part. That's why it lines up, y'all. Okay? Let's keep going. Now, like I told y'all, I put in Sisters of Grey. When I put in Sisters of Grey, the Truman Show pops up. Okay, y'all? Look at the numbers. 185, 185. 166, 166. 66, 67. Reverse full reduction. Is y'all peeping this? The Truman Show. His whole life is a complete lie. Okay? This is what the Truman Show was about. His whole life, everybody that was around him was lying to him. Sisters of Grey. The 3 sisters that Mo3 spent the last night at their house. When you put that in, Sisters of Grey, this is what pops up, the Truman Show. Ain't that something, y'all? Now, just another thing that popped up. Another thing that popped up, y'all, look at this. When I put in Sisters of Grey. November 11th. This popped up. Look at the numbers, y'all. People said that somebody gave Mo3 something. The court just ordered. They need to get some proof of, did Mo3 have something in his system? Mo3 didn't drink. He didn't smoke. So most likely when he was doing all those videos, he was probably drinking water, bottles of water after water after water, because he was getting thirsty. His manager was working him to death, y'all. The last 2 days before he passed away, he had him all over the place because he knew, allegedly, that he was about to be taken out. So he was trying to get as much work out of him as he possibly could. Now ask yourself this question. If Mo3 did not like to do videos with his ops and mess with his ops, Why was he doing videos with his ops? Why was Kenny Baby Boy and them all in Mo3 videos? And Mo3 don't even mess with these guys. Ask yourself these questions. Why would Mo3 be messing with some Fort Worth guys if they're his ops? You know why? Because this is what his manager lined up for him. So they all can make some money before Mo3 was taken out. Now, y'all answer me this. Why is water poisoning coming up under Sisters of Grey, y'all? Same numbers adding up. Sisters of Grey number is 185, 68, 166, and 76. Why is all these numbers lining up, y'all? Ask yourself this question. With November 11th. Is it something to these numbers? Is it something to this, y'all? Just like he said. Carmen Kinfolk said it better than anybody can say it. Y'all can say what you want, but these numbers do not lie. They don't lie. This is what came up to y'all under Sisters of Grey. The powers that be. 185, 68, 76. And guess what else popped up? Bumper to bumper. Ain't that what the whole scene was when Mo3 was taken out? Bumper to bumper traffic. Numbers don't lie, right? It's so much, y'all. I'm only going to show y'all some of this stuff because I got so much. I have to piece this up in maybe 7 videos to put everything that I pulled up. Y'all, oh, and I got some stuff on Rain Man. Oh my God, is his numbers pulling up crazy. He played a part, y'all. If you have to go by what these numbers are saying, Mo3's manager's hands are so dirty in this. So dirty in this. Okay? That female that he last spent the night with, y'all saw it say a man down and her name lined right up the numbers point by point. Look at this. Total onslaught, y'all. And order followers. That's popping up. Look at the numbers. Look at these numbers, y'all. This is no joke. This is no joke. And I want y'all to remember something else, okay, when y'all look at these numbers right here. Okay? The full reduction number is the same. The reverse full reduction is the same. The plot thickens. That popped up too. Fort Worth, Texas popped up. And I want y'all to think about something else I did a video on. The same day Mo3 was taken out. And the reason why they chose that date, remember I did a video on this? I said that the police had this big meeting the same day. Now how would somebody know unless they got inside scoop? Remember what I said about Robert Gomez's father is dating a police officer? Remember I told y'all this? I call her Christian officer because she go to his church. How did Robert Gomez and them know that a lot of police was not even going to be around because there was this big conference meeting that was taking place. Everybody was getting ready for it and traveling. They was meeting up at the airport. A lot of police officers. They were meeting at the airport at the time Mo3 was about to be taken out. So this is why, they didn't have a lot of police on hand. Because people were, the main top cops. They were getting ready for this convention. On 11/11. I have those papers too, y'all. My day 1s, 2s, and 3s, y'all know I got this. So ask yourself, when I put in Sisters of Grey, Fort Worth, Texas pops up? Ask yourself this question, why Fort Worth, Texas popping up? Because Fort Worth, Texas police was having a convention at the same day that Mo3 was being taken out, they was getting ready for. And somebody on the inside knew this. That's why 11/11 was the perfect day to set up Mo3 on that expressway. Because police's attention was on something else. They ain't had time for no rapper being taken out that they didn't like in the first place. Is y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? Ain't this the person that keep getting locked up right now? This one right here, old yellow. Ain't this the one that keep getting locked up? Is that karma kicking his ass right now, y'all? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. I'll be back with my next part, y'all, because it's so much. It's so much. Peace.